What is visual storytelling? What is the art of business? What if we combine the two? I say that a picture speaks a thousand words. Visual storytelling is no longer just an art form, but a strategic business tool. Let me tell you a story. In a competitive world where everyone was running behind the marks, I was quite the average student myself. The night before the exam, after chugging down 4 cups of coffee and pulling an all nighter, I still couldn't get the marks that my math teacher wanted. After getting a few whackings from my mum, I realized that I needed to prove something to myself. But I knew I wasn't destined for the rat race of going into college, getting a job. Though I have nothing against the people who go for it, deep down, I knew I was somebody different. There began Growth Mantra, my company, where we give 21st century marketing solutions to multiple startup brands all over India. Even though I was amongst the 5% of entrepreneurs who started a business at a young age, I realized that most entrepreneurs did not know how to think, and most businesses were operating monotonously. And this is where things got interesting. I used my passion for photography to gain a unique edge. I combined my photographer's eye and entrepreneur analysis to think of my problems and solutions in a completely different sense, helping my business improve its efficiency and providing my customers with impeccable solutions. But why does a photographer's eye change the way that an entrepreneur thinks? Chai Wale, a Chennai based tea startup, they started out small in the streets of Saukarpet, but now they're a multinational company operating in multiple parts of South Asia. But what made them different from all the other tea startups? Their vision. Their vision to provide high quality tea at an affordable rate. But what made them successful was their ability to articulate that vision to their customers, just like a photographer. A photographer transforms a business by being able to communicate his message clearly through his images and attention to detail in all of them. Just as a photographer carefully frames a shot, he also looks into the visual appeal, storytelling potential, and brand message. This skill set is invaluable for a business. Moreover, a photographer knows when to catch a moment, just as an entrepreneur needs to know when to catch the right opportunity at the right time. Photographers are also trained to see things in multiple different perspectives, fostering innovation, creative thinking, and creative problem solving, helping your brand differentiate from a saturated market. This blend of visual storytelling, strategic timing, and creative angles makes photographer's eye a vital tool for your business. But how does photographer's eye transform your business? In this very competitive field of entrepreneurship, being able to adapt to rapidly changing markets is very important. Just as a photographer quickly changes settings to capture a swift moment, an entrepreneur needs to be able to quickly strategize and plan to adapt to the rapidly changing markets. But how does one do this? Let's break this down. Efficient resource allocation. Efficient resource allocation is key for a business. Think of a high shutter speed in your camera. What does it do? It captures a fast action with precision. Similarly, in business, a lower lead time in allocating resources can mean the difference between catching an opportunity and missing it entirely. Take, for example, Growth Mantra. We shifted our budgets from traditional advertising to running ads on Instagram. Which has a better ROI? Of course, the ads run on Instagram. This investment in improvement can lead to better quality service offered and more customer loyalty, hence, growing your brands to much greater heights. Speed is the name of the game, as the saying goes. For a photographer who's able to change his settings quickly can turn a missed moment into a masterpiece. Likewise, an entrepreneur who's able to quickly integrate industry trends and technology will go a long way from his competitors. Imagine you're a startup brand in Bangalore and you have the latest and greatest technology for a new fitness app. But you're slow. You're slow in going out for funding. You're slow in going out for marketing. On the other hand, you have another competitor with similar technology, but he has the speed, he has the agility. This kind of agility always keeps them ahead of the curve and constantly relevant. Mastery, whether it is in shutter speed or in business strategy, always comes with continuous learning and practice. Entrepreneurs who stay on top of industry trends and continuously implement them are always better leaders. Doesn't matter if it's photography or business. I always have a mantra: the right content at the right place at the right time by the right person. Let's make an analogy over here. A photographer. A photographer needs to have the right content to shoot about for his Instagram. He needs to be at the right place to get the desired output. He needs to be at the right time because lighting is the number one key thing in photography. He also needs to be skillful to get the desired output and capture the audience attention effectively. The same concept applies in business. A brand needs to have an effective brand message to communicate to its customers, as well as they need to be in the right market. They need to be positioned themselves in the right market to get the right customers. They need to follow the right market trends at the right time. And the entrepreneur needs to be a man of value who can provide to his partners as well as customers. My journey began through the lens, and that's how I looked at photography as well as business. To me, photography is a tool, a language, a way to make your ideas come alive. Whether you're just starting out or already on your way, remember, all you need is a vision, a story to tell, and the ability to communicate that story through intentional and powerful imagery. So the next time you're planning your branding, your marketing, or your business, ask yourself this question: what vision am I showing to my customers?